Hello everyone and welcome back to Bad Magic Plays with your favorite crusty, nasty citrus fruit. Me, Moldy Kumquat. Today I'm coming to you with Dimir Reanimator again, but this ain't no ordinary Dimir Reanimator. This is Swayze's Dimir Reanimator. And when I tell you it's built different, what I mean is it's built different. Alright, so what is going on here that is different from the last one? As you can see, we are not just using Atraxa, and we're not using the Conspiracy Unraveler at all. But instead, we have a big host of absolute baddies. And as you are going to see in these games, using these cards, such as the Bringer of the Last Gift, it provides a completely new element to the game, which is causing your opponent to scoop out of absolute frustration because there is nothing they can do on turn 4. This deck is the last deck you should have to build in Standard. I'm telling it as it is right now. Okay? Now, the secret here is, with Bringer, his ability works if you cast it, right? So, oh, well, Moldy, we're bringing it back from the graveyard, right? No. Looky right here. Copy it. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. So, when you use Reenact the Crime, you are casting this card. My God, folks. I mean, this is a deck. But you did not come here to stare at some cards and listen to me talk. So, I am going to add an outro to the end of these matches because I do want to kind of talk about what's going on with the channel. So stick around and check that out. Anyway, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you enjoy the content I'm providing, subscribe to the channel. And most importantly, leave a comment below. I want to know what you guys think, good or bad. Anyway, enjoy the games, and I will see you on the back end. Alright, game one. Officially, game one of Swayze's Dimir Reanimator deck. I have played several games already, but unfortunately, I went into unranked matches and didn't realize it. So, here we are. Game one. We've got a pretty good hand here, so let's see. All right. Go ahead and pass the turn. We can manipulate our draw with the gaze. Okay, this is just going to help me out. So it's like Dimir Mill. Okay, I saw a Jin go in there. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I'll just dump all this. I'm really looking for a Bringer of the Last Gift. And I am so good at this game. Whew! Bring in the Kaito. He's tapped out. Dump this. Okay. Your go. Helps. Doesn't matter because here comes a scoop. I'm calling it. That's what I've learned over the non-ranked matches. This is the scoop deck. So here it comes. Dump the Bringer. Solve the crime by reenacting it. And watching our opponent scoop. Okay, no scoop. I'll just dump this, I guess. Wow. Uh, okay, yeah, this'll do. I can reenact the crime so many times. Go ahead and load up here with Atraxa. Yeah, I don't need the island. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, very nice. And there it is. I called it. Just a little delayed. The scoop. All right, game two. This looks good. Have some draw manipulation here. Kaito, some things to dump. There's the crime. Very nice. Very nice. Looks like he's playing Rakdos of some kind. This will be alright. Maybe we can dump our Atraxa next turn. We'll go ahead and do Xander now. I wonder what he's thinking right now. Bat? What? Bat? Okay, okay, okay. Connecting the dots. Interesting. I don't get the bats on the Caverns of Souls. Was it? I don't know. Well. Oh, look who it is. The bringer of the last gift. And what is that last gift? We are beginning to learn that the last gift is the scoop. So will the last gift claim its third victim in a row? I don't know. Right now, they are trying to swarm us with rats. And maybe eventually some bats. This is like totally fine, okay? Totally fine. All right. I'm just gonna chill, like see what he's going to do because I mean this isn't really much of a threat at the moment. We can dump this stuff in the graveyard. Just get everything we can in there. Boom, 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 boom. Look at this. Look at all this good stuff. And then we'll present him with the gift that keeps on giving. The scoop. 3 cards in hand. Come on. SD Nano the 7th. What you got? What the fuck? More rats. Okay. Alright. What's he going to do? Just put his entire deck under this thing? Okay. There goes my Kaito. Looks like I'm going to have to go ahead and bring him the gift a little early. So, got that land. Dump him in the graveyard here. Goodbye, good sir. It's time to kill a bunch of rats. As violently as possible. With the bringer of the last gift. Look at all this. Ha 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 ha. Let's go. This deck is so fun. My goodness. So we could just build up to do it again, but I do have a feeling that you, me, and everyone else not watching knows what is coming. I have presented to them the last gift. And the last gift is always the same thing. Now he's standing strong. But he's in denial. Because the scoop is coming. It's got to. Right now, this has got to be the scoop. He plays humans. Humans and bats. Lizards, lizard blades. Humans and bats. Lizard blades and rats. Still gonna lose. Alright, okay, so you still have 2 mana. Come on. SD Nano the 7th. Micro SD. Okay. Sure. Sure. Like everything is already out on the board. So I love that you are fighting to the very end, but Mr. Nano the 7th, I have presented you with the last gift. And sir, it is written in the magic code, section 35 of chapter 12, win conditions, that once presented with the bringer of the last gift, you are obligated to scoop. But since you did not, good sir, I will have to crush you. I mean, I seriously have to. Seriously. I mean, Nano the 7th, dude. Huh. You are a hero, sir. You are a hero. You did not bow down and quit. No, sir. You took it. You took it like it was your birthday. The scoop did not happen this game. All right. Game 3. We find ourselves matched up against Phil, who is playing what seems to be some kind of Rakdos deck. All right. So 2 Rakdos in a row. I think we look good. We got all our stuff. We have the crime. We are going to reenact it. And once we reenact the crime, we are going to find that Phil is indeed guilty of murder at Karlov Manor. So at that time that we find Phil guilty, we will present to Phil the last gift. All right. Bolt Surge. Interesting. Cool, cool, cool. I'll take 3. Mm-hmm. I mean, I have an idea where this is going, but I'm pretty sure it'll be too late. He only has 2 cards really in hand. So this will help us dump the bringer next turn. So. He does not know what's coming. I can feel it. I'm able to read Phil through the screen. He does not know. He will play his cards. And he will lose everything. Here it comes. Turn 4. As has been the case over these games. The scoop is coming, Phil. Are you ready? Here we go. And there they go. And here we come. And there he goes. The scoop. Number 3. Okay, so I don't really like this hand. I don't have any black mana, but I really don't like mulliganing. So I am going to keep it. Every time I mulligan, I end up with a worse hand. So I've got some things here to manipulate my draws, and I think it'll work out just fine. Against Jury Juice. Looks like he's playing Golgari, which is good. That'll give us time. Since it's not guaranteed to have a turn 4 play. Well, never mind. There's my Reenact the Crime. All right, so right here, I actually think yeah, I'm just going to gaze here. I probably should have played the Archaeologist last turn because it would have just given me my reenactment anyway. So I'll keep the city for black as far as Kaito and creatures go. All right, so now we just need to get another land, and we have our whole thing. And here we are coming up on turn 4 again. This deck's So consistent. Love Kaito. Okay. Yeah, we got to get rid of this. I can't get rid of the last gift until I'd be able to play it. I just kind of feel like he's about ready to, you know, throw something down, get these fight riggings off, and, next thing we know, we're completely flooded. Or that's actually kind of bad for us. He'll take Atraxa for sure. He doesn't get to that 7 mark, though. I still feel a scoop coming. I'm going to call it right. I'm going to go ahead and call it. We'll call scoop. Okay. That looks good. More stuff in the dump. Oh my God. This game is whew, nice. So here we go. And I present to you Jury Juice, my army, the army of the scoop. Go ahead and load up so I can do it all again. Oh, I'll take that. Hell yeah. What, Jury Juice, are you going to do about all of this? I tell you what you're going to do. Nothing at all. The only thing before you now, as I have presented to you the last gift, brought to you by the bringer. No matter how you look at them, okay? There's still all of this damage coming at your face. 32. 32 damage, Jury Juice. You could have just scooped and saved yourself. But you are a hero, and a hero stands firm in the face of adversity. No scoop today. All right, game number 5. Let's see if we can make it 5-0. All right, buddy, let's go. Looks like we are playing against F.U. Lewis, huh? I don't know what Lewis did to you, good sir, but must have been bad. Honestly, I'm looking at this hand and thinking I probably shouldn't have taken it. But it's what we got now. Oh boy. Okay. No problem. Let's get this Kaito down. Dump our Rakdos. And then at least we'll have something in there to bring back. But it's not going to be next turn. I really have to pay attention to the mana in my hand better whenever I decide on to keep the hand. Oh man, Skitter is going to be bad because I now have nothing in the graveyard and nothing in my hand to deal with it. And that doesn't help either. Let's see what we get. Another Kaito. So we have 4 cards in our hand. Honestly, 5 cards in our hand that are completely worthless right now. 4 cards in our hand that's completely worthless. Honestly, our gaze is worthless too, but at least I'll be able to try to manipulate my draw. Okay. Okay. Probably going to lose my Kaito. Well, I mean the bringer will help clear this board, but I can't put him into the graveyard, or Skitter's just gonna take him. Oh, I should have actually kept those lands too. Shit, I can't cast Reenact. Uh, like I mean, I'm thinking ahead at what I need to do, and I just wasn't even thinking that these plazas. I was just I got 4 mana. Wasn't thinking about if 3 of them were blue or not. So I really, really screwed myself there. So yeah, I have to keep this here. Too too many crimes here. I don't need all these. Really, only one of them is going to be needed. So I basically have 2 chances next turn to get a blue land, or we're in some deep shit. hmm He's treating me like Lewis right now. I'm really curious on what Lewis did. Like, I really feel that if I just would have been a little bit more focused on this, we would be in a lot better place because, I mean, he's struggling here. He's got 3. Okay, so of course it's a tap land. I have to take Terror Tide here. I mean, I can't leave it up to chance that I'm going to draw a land. I just, I've got to do it. So I'm still alive. That's that's what's important. As I'm still alive. All right, buddy. Like this land does nothing for me at this point in time. I'm not casting Bringer from my hand anytime soon. I have to have a blue mana. All right. 3 lands. I mean, he's doing work to me with 3 lands. Probably should have brought. Probably should have took the Bringer there. Let's see what we get here. All right. I am back to being good at Magic. Except this really isn't going to get me anything. But it may cause the scoop. Probably not though, because it does look like, at least on the board, it looks like he still has, you know, a good presence with me on the board. But a 6/6 flyer, if he can't get rid of it, and if he continues to not draw any land, I feel good about that too. Okay, so he'll probably take the Terror Tide this time. Yeah, so honestly, that bringer of the last gift did not actually bring the last gift, which we all know is the scoop. He forgot it at home. I'm sorry. I must have left the scoop at home, so uh, I'll have to go back and get it if you'll excuse me. I'm drawing all the gas. Let's see. Should probably just Kaito first. Okay. I mean, I could at least maybe put another guy on the board. It's either going to give me 2 cards, or he'll have to discard 2 cards, or I mean, sacrifice two permanents. Let him know that I'm thinking. It's the polite thing to do. Let him know I'm not Lewis. I'm polite. So I think what I need to do here is, I think we're going to dump the Rakdos and bring him back, and that's going to give us more power on the board. Either I'll either draw 2 cards, or he has to sacrifice 2 permanents, which is nice too. Maybe should have drawn with Rona before I did this, but it is what it is. This is fine. I think we're in a good spot here. Like, he can't kill me. Ah! He brought the scoop. Delayed scoop. All right. We are up against Chuckle Norris. Roundhouse Tickles. This looks pretty good. Don't have our crime yet, but we have other things to help manipulate our draw. We got the bringer. We got a Terror Tide if he overruns us. I think we're good. Okay. So here's the crime. But we also need this mana, because last game we screwed up really bad, and you know, didn't have any blue mana. So I'm gonna keep one of these, because I have 2 here already. Well, you know, obviously that'll be enough. So okay, mono white. Chuckle Norris. Could you imagine meeting this guy in an alley? You're out there like criminaling it up, you know, down in Texas. Maybe some minor shoplifting, you know, like stealing bags of Skittles and shit. I'm tired of you stealing in this store, young man. What you gonna do about it? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call Walker, Texas Ranger. And then you leave confident. That old man ain't doing nothing. Huh. Give me my bag of Skittles. Take a shortcut home. Dark alley. You may be whistling, enjoying your bag of, we'll call them sour Skittles. So those are, it's that whistle that, you start to whistle, but your mouth puckers up and you're like, and you just don't, nothing comes out. Maybe you're in the middle of one of those episodes where you're just like, you got those sour Skittles in your mouth and you're all puckered up, and then next thing you know, out of the shadows, comes Chuckle Norris. You didn't see him, but you're sitting there and your mouth's all puckered up and you got them sour Skittles and you're trying to whistle, maybe even sing a little bit of a song you just ripped off some old man at a 7-Eleven, and then, boom, Chuckle Norris. He's tickling the fuck out of you. Huh. I don't know about you, but if you ever need to arrest me, if you ever need to get my hands in some handcuffs, right? I'm out there uh, living a life of crime, America's Most Wanted, and you're after me. I'm driving white Broncos with gloves that don't fit. If you come after me and you want to get me in those handcuffs and you send Chuckle Norris, I'll get down on the ground. If you tickle me, I'm definitely shitting my pants. Definitely. About like he's going to shit his pants when the bringer of the last gift comes down. Your board is gone. Probably ain't so funny now, Chuckle Norris. You and your little tickling fingers gaining all this life. It don't matter. I'm out here solving the murders. I'm solving cases of the uneaten feast, bro. Who left all this food, man? Who'd do that? I'm gonna solve that case. You ain't laughing now, Chuckles. Get your tickling little crime solving fingers on out of here. I've brought the last gift, Chuckle. That one swamp ain't gonna help you now. Nobody even knew you were playing swamps. That's all you got? Yeah, and he brings the scoop. All right. Another 2-land hand. But I've got a lot of draw manipulation here, so I'm going to not risk it. Now it's looking like we're up against none your business. Playing mono, playing looks like Selesnya, maybe enchantments, probably enchantments, or toxic. Okay, this deck is toxic in every sense of that word. Okay. Well, so I mean, this is tough. We need the, yeah. We'll just we'll get the Kaito for some more manipulation and just see. Like we needed that crime, but we don't really have anything to bring back with the crime. Now we do. So next crime we get will actually mean something. Hopefully from now till then we got something, we got enough to keep from dying. None your business. Another body down in front of this double striker. Hopefully this one will stick. Really got some good stuff. But he's only, he's only got the one creature on the board right now, so that's good at least. He's not overrunning us. I asked him. I said, "What are you gonna play next turn?" And you know what his response to me was? None your business. Oh Lord, somebody stop me. Okay, so here's another crime. We He's going to feel confident. Okay, so I don't have a lot going on, so I predict that he is going to take this next turn and just be like, all right, it's time to get my guys out here. He's only got 3 cards in hand, so I'm hoping he sees this. Me all tapped out. I'm clearly not doing anything right now except dumping stuff in my graveyard, and I'm going to pretend that he's an idiot. And I'm going to hope that he just dumps his hand. Well, just put all 3 cards. All 3 of those cards. Come on. There's one. Good. Yes. Yes. Put some more out there. You really want to. You want to get past this 03. You want to. You want to get to my face. You need more than just these little things. Okay. So I guess this is it. All right. We'll block the double strike. I only want to get poisoned once. Okay. Not bad. Come on. All right. Nope. I am telling you what, if this isn't proof right here that I am so good at Magic. I mean, did you see how I Kaito'd into a card that I didn't know was on the top of my deck, and it just happened to be the most perfect card that I could possibly draw at that time, and this time it happened to me and not my opponent? No, you didn't see that. Or maybe you did. I don't know. I'm just talking gibberish now. It's been getting late. I'm getting tired. Where did I get all these creatures, you ask? None your business. However, I will tell you, there was a murder. I reenacted that crime, and I solved it. And I brought to the table the bringer of the last gift, and he brings the scoop, because that is the gift that keeps on giving. All right, not many more games to go. It's been a good run today on the stream. We've had a lot of ups. And as I'm about to talk about the downs, here comes Mono Red from Ghost Storm. But he did not go first. So, will that make the difference? We will find out. But anyway, there has been a lot of ups. There has been a lot of downs. More ups than downs. That's a good thing. More ups than downs. Yep, yep. This is just Mono Red doing Mono Red things. Very impressive. Very impressive. His magic acumen is second to none. Second to a none. Oh man. So I would say that this is probably going to be a match that I have to utilize Terror Tide. I am glad to have one in my hand. Yep. In the meantime, it looks like he's going to have all kinds of fun doing things like casting burn spells to my face and attacking my face and playing all the cards that are highlighted and turning them sideways over and over and over again. Now, if we get our Reenact the Crime, you know what's coming. Normally, I would bring in the Bringer of the Last Gift, but I think we can make Mono Red Scoop with any of those cards. But it looks like we're not going to get there. We have 4 life. He has 1 card. I would say the percentage chance that we win this game is now less than 5%. But let's think about things and play properly. None of these help. Oh, so, okay. I mean, I'm going to have to put my other Rona down for, in case they have any type of creature, but a couple burn spells will do it. Land is good. Land is good. Okay. Okay. Face down card is not a burn card. Don't know why he's playing a face down card, though. Okay, that seems really slow for a mono red, but it is really good for me. And still no burn in 3 cards. Look. Oh. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. I am going to, let me think. I'm going to keep this, and then I'm going to show how good I am at Magic again by taking my 2 chances to get a Reenact the Crime. All right, so first we'll play this, because we'll have 4 mana left. There it is. See how good? See how easy this game is? See how easy it is? Mono red. Okay. Let me think about things real quick, though. Let me just give me a second. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Yep. 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 All right, mono red. Look upon what is before you, mono red. You must discard one of those 3 cards. I have life gain now. Yes, 2 of those cards can kill me. You have the mana. But is this going to be that time that mono red got screwed on their draws when they needed it? I have to applaud Ghost Storm for staying in the match. Granted, me being at 4 life helps that. But this is a daunting board. We're not even done, so he's got a scoop. Like, at what point does Mono Red's brain just fry and go, I just don't know what's going on here. Oh, too much stuff. Overwhelmed. Scoop. Cannot compute. You know? All right. So, all jokes aside, let me discard these cards. This is it right here. What did he draw? A land. Okay. All right. Two cards. Another face down card. We know what that is now. All right. He's going to draw three cards. He only has 2 mana, so that means he cannot kill me. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Ghost Storm. Give us that scoop. Come on. I know you're thinking really hard. Let's go. Always remember, the last gift is the scoop. All right. Just only a few more games, and I think we'll be wrapping it up. I'm getting a little tired. Anyway, this hand looks pretty good. You know, we got our Archaeologist, we got our Rona, and our Kaito. Now we get our Crime. We've already got the Bringer. We even got a Cruelty of Gix if we would need. Looks like we are playing maybe Jeskai Control. Maybe. Deck is gaining in popularity. I think it's a great deck. It's a fun deck. At least mine is, I think. The Chrome Host Seed Shark. Very good card. Definitely looking like the bringer of the last gift is going to come in strong and likely do what he does, which is cause our opponent to scoop. Our third win condition. All right. All right. So let's see here. I think we can chill. He's got mana open. I'm not going to just dump into this like he's got a counter spell, so let's see what he does with this. Let's it go. Okay. Kaito. Ooh, that may come in handy with the shark. Maybe not. Nah. Like, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Definitely a just guy control list. I personally think that the original art for the Wandering Emperor is the best. I mean, that's not bad, but I think she looks so badass in the original. Okay, more creatures. I'd like to see him tap out. Does he go face or Kaito? Kaito. These planeswalkers, they scare you. They scare you. Okay. Is he gonna do anything else? Really like to see him tap out. If he doesn't, then and I get a land, maybe try to play the Gix next turn. It's either going to draw a counter, or if it doesn't, you know, I can get something out of his hand or something. Okay, just get rid of all of it. Just get rid of all of it. Yeah, one of those was a land, so maybe shouldn't have dumped that because it was an untapped land, but whatever, you know, I don't feel pressured here with what he's got. and I'm unpunished, you know, as usual, because I'm so good at magic. That's why the channel is called Bad Magic Plays, because I make all the good magic plays. Or maybe I make all the bad magic plays, and I play decks that compensate for that. Or maybe none of the above. But anyway, as I said, we'll play this. He didn't counter it, so let's see what he's got. Okay, all right. That's good. Good for us, I'd say. All right, well, it's kind of good for us. So, I mean, it just that his hand here just goes to show that we really don't have a lot to pressure. We don't have a lot of pressure on us. He can get lost my Kaito, because Planeswalker, and we're all scared of Planeswalkers. Well, maybe he can get lost that, but who cares? I do have the other one in my hand, but I don't need Kaito. Yep. Yeah. So we're going to save Kaito here. Maybe. Well, I guess he could still get lost. Never mind. This will actually, what it'll do is we do save Kaito, so he is forced to use other means to get rid of him if he decides to do that. Man, really getting late. I start to just absolutely talk all the nonsense when I'm getting tired. Doesn't help that every move I make or everything I do, he has to make me wait. All right, so I guess I'll just get another one of these in case I need to reload. Because he does have all the incubator tokens. So say I go about wiping his board now and bringing back all my goodies, he'll still have his tokens. Now I say all that, and you know what happens here, right? I am bringing the bringer, and the bringer brings one thing, which is the scoop. But however, I would say he's not even paying attention to the game at this point. Uh, all right. So the crime has been solved. Your punishment is the last gift. And the last gift is take it away, BRXD Co. The scoop! Let's go. All right. Had some losses there. I am really starting to make some mistakes as the later it gets. But, we're still on a good record. We're still on a good record. We got 10 wins out of 20, so we're already at 50%, and that is good. Looks like we've got a little Dimir action going on here. Not sure exactly what kind he's playing. But I think we'll just go ahead and start dumping some of these baddies in my graveyard. Our hand looks really good. Could use another land, but again, we have means of trying to find those. Okay, so we're looking good. Now, this is a moment where I want to sit here and go, well, I've got a lot of stuff in my graveyard. Let's just bring down old the bringer. Let's bring the bringer. Okay, so what's is this a? I guess this is a toxic. Okay, so now I'm just confused. Esper Dimir poison deck. I'm confused. Let's see if they've got any kind of counter or anything. Yep. All right. Gives us a little bit more of a idea of what's going on here. Not much though. Don't expect them to really have anything that I'll need to use this Terror Tide for. All right. More poison stuff. I'm just really confused on what to do. See, it's like I was saying earlier, it's one of those moments where I'm like, okay, I'm just going to play the bringer, load up my board. He's tapped out. Actually, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to play the bringer, and he's going to scoop. That sounds like a plan, right? Bring the bringer. K-Way! I am telling you now, you do not tap out on me. I will punish you. And I will tell the bringer, get over here. We have a last gift to deliver. But before that, Xander wants your cards. So, the only thing left to do, K-Way, is to scoop. It is a crime that you have not scooped yet, K-Way. Look what's coming for you. Well, that's a second white. He can depopulate, maybe? I mean, I've got a bringer and another crime to solve. He's reading my cards. Surely the scoop's got to come. Okay. Playing a card that is awful. None of these cards matter. I'm telling you. It is coming. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The scoop. And we're back. Or I'm back. Well, like the present me, but oh, I guess I'd still be the past me to you because you're probably watching this in the future, but I am the future me to the past me, which anyway, never mind. For those of you guys and gals that stuck around here till the end, I wanted to take just a few quick moments to kind of give you a rundown on why I'm doing this, where I'm at, and what my goals are for the future. So, you probably noticed that this video was different than the others. And that is because I streamed it and therefore left my voice in it for the YouTube video because I feel like that is the natural progression in this journey. My first videos, I thought to myself, you don't want to listen to me speak. You want to just watch the games. You know, MTG Arena provides us with a very calming soundtrack to go along with our card noises. And I figured people probably would enjoy that better than listening to this. So I decided to put that to the test and leave my voice in. Now, to talk about real quick the journey. Why am I doing this? So, I have a 10-year-old son, and he has expressed on many occasions that his goal in life is to be a YouTuber. And instead of telling him it's ridiculous and he should probably be a little bit more practical about things and make sure he's paying attention in school, etc., all of that, I decided that I was going to dive headfirst into it and see what I can learn on the way. And that is where we are now. So for the future, I'll be honest, I never expected anybody other than maybe, friends, families that I told I was doing this to ever watch my videos. My first one, I think I had 50 views in a couple days. Now, 50 views, you say, man, standards are a bit low, right? Well, not when your standards were 0. And since then, I've gone to have, hundreds of people watch my videos. Now, granted, that's not translating into, likes and subscribes and comments and all that stuff I talk about, but that's okay. That's really just a part of it. And what I'm really wanting to say is that those of you that have been supportive, I appreciate it. And I'm going to continue doing it as my time permits. The next step is to get a camera. So pretty soon you guys are going to be able to see me face. Anyway, I really have a good time doing this. And I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I really do appreciate your support. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, my friends.